Welcome to the dimly lit streets of the S&P 500 market, where narrow alleys twist into shadowy recesses and the streetlights cast long silhouettes across market trends. Let's search the streets and alleyways before us with trusty magnifying glass in hand, looking for clues. Let's jump right into it. Key buy and sell levels or ranges. Value area, high, VAH, 6,757, the high rent district where the big shots play. A break here means someone is making a run for the penthouse. Value area low, VAL, 6,735, the rain-slicked alleyway where the small-time hoods hang out. If we fall through here, it is a long drop to the pavement. Point of control, POC, 6741, the smoky back room at the Blue Note where most of the deals went down today. Support zone, 6730 to 6735, a line of beat cops holding the perimeter against the chaos. Resistance zone, 6,757 to 6,762, a brick wall of silence that the bulls are struggling to crack. Single prints. Escape paths, lower, 6,714 to 6,734. A one-way street into the dark side of town. Watch for a quick exit if the bid disappears. Upper, 6,758 to 6,762. A narrow fire escape. If price climbs this, the bulls might just get away with it. Market context. The city is quiet, maybe too quiet. Price has been pacing back and forth between 6,714 and 6,762 like a nervous witness. The CVD trail shows some heavy footprints from the buyers earlier, but the mood has soured and the sellers are starting to lean on the door. It is a balancing act on a razor's edge, waiting for one side to blink. 3-day case history. Day 3, March 16th, POC 6,665, high 6,734, low 6,649. The streets were cold and the bears were running the show. Day 2, March 17th, POC 6,684, high 6,758, low 6,665. A new player entered the precinct and started pushing the limits. Day 1, March 18th, POC 6,741, high 6,762, low 6,714. The heat is on as the market tries to settle into its new territory. The trend is moving up the ladder, but the current consolidation below 6,760 suggests the suspects are waiting for a lead before making their next move. Volume analysis. Cumulative volume delta, CVD, breakdown. Session open, CVD negative, 338 contracts. The day started with a few low-level payoffs. Intraday peak, buying, CVD climbed to 1,372, a sudden rush of capital that briefly looked like a breakout. Current CVD, negative 792, net negative 454 from open, meaning the sellers have reclaimed the lead and are currently running the interrogation. Intraday low, CVD low, negative 914, the moment the bid almost collapsed under the pressure. Interpretation. The sell side delta is showing more muscle right now. Any attempt to reach the penthouse at VAH will need a lot more greenbacks to convince the crowd. Risk management considerations. Long trades. Entry zone. Stake out the VAL, 6,735 to 6,739. Stop loss. Below the alley floor at approximately 6,729, 6 points beneath entry. Profit target. First stop at the POC at 6,741. Then aim for the high rent district at VAH, 6,757. Short trades. Entry zone, on a rejection of the high walls at VAH, 6,757 to 6,762, or a break below the alley. Stop loss, above the VAH ceiling at approximately 6,768. Profit target, POC for the first cut, then the low side target at VAL. Position sizing. Do not bet the whole precinct on one lead. Keep your risk to 1 or 2% of the bankroll. Trail your stops like a shadow to protect your gains. Potential scenarios and trade setups. Scenario A. Acceptance above VAH. The bulls find the keys to the city and bust through 6,757. Setup. Enter long above 6,757 with a stop at 6,751. Target 6,770 as they make their getaway. Scenario B. Rejection at VAH. The big shots get cold feet and the market slides back from the 6,757 level. Setup. Short the first sign of a double cross at VAH. Stop above 6,763. Target POC and then VAL. Scenario C. Failure at VAL. The floor drops out at 6,735 and the market takes a dive. Setup. Short a break below 6,734. Stop above 6,740. Target the 6,714 low ground. Scenario D. Value bounce. The buyers find a hidden reserve and defend the 6,736 level. Setup. Long at 6,736. Stop at 6,730. Target the POC and then the VAH. Smash the like and subscribe button. Click the bell to receive content notifications. Remember, the future belongs to the focused. Stay disciplined, stay curious, and as always, trade smart, trade strong, and never stop leveling up. I'll see you in the markets.